Do you apologize for existing? Do you struggle to ask for help? Do you feel guilty when people do things for you? You might think it's low self-esteem, but psychology suggests something deeper. You might have learned that your needs are a problem. You apologize when someone bumps into you. You refuse to let people pay for your dinner. And when you're going through a severe crisis, you suffer in absolute silence because you don't want to bother anyone. To the outside world, you seem incredibly low maintenance and independent. But internally, you are carrying an exhausting, crushing weight. You live in constant fear of being an inconvenience. You feel like your mere existence is a chore for the people around you. If you constantly feel like a burden, society might tell you that you just have low self-esteem. But in psychology, feeling like a burden goes much deeper than that. It is a highly specific trauma response and a learned survival tactic. Today, we are going to explore the psychology of why you feel like an inconvenience, the tragedy of conditional worth, and why you are terrified to take up space in the world. The feeling of being a burden almost always begins in childhood. If you grew up in an environment where your caregivers were emotionally unstable, chronically stressed, or physically unwell, your brain learned a very harsh lesson early on. The adults around me are at maximum capacity. If I have needs, I will break them. So you adapted. You became the easy child. You became the emotional caretaker. You hid your tears. You handled your own problems, and you never asked for help. You learned that to be safe and loved in your household, you had to be completely invisible and zero maintenance. Now, as an adult, your nervous system is still stuck in that childhood response. You still believe that having basic human needs makes you a threat to the peace of the people you love. This childhood conditioning creates a devastating core belief known as conditional worth. Deep down, you do not believe you have inherent value just for being you. You believe you only have value when you are being useful. You feel like you have to constantly earn your keep in your friendships and relationships. You over-deliver, you people please, and you become the ultimate listener and problem solver for everyone else. But the moment the tables turn, the moment you are the one who is sick, sad, or in need of support, you panic. Because if you aren't actively serving someone else, you feel like you have lost your only reason for being in their life. You feel like a burden because you believe your worth is tied exclusively to your utility. Because you feel so much shame around having needs, you develop a wall of hyper-independence. When people actually try to help you, you reject it. You say, "I've got it," or "Don't worry about me." Even when you are drowning, you refuse to grab the life preserver. This isn't because you don't want help, it's because accepting help triggers toxic guilt. When someone spends their time, energy, or money on you, your brain sounds an alarm. You feel indebted. You feel guilty that you took away resources they could have used for themselves. So you isolate yourself. You sit alone with your pain, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where you feel deeply lonely, but you refuse to let anyone in to fix it. If you recognize yourself in this video, I need you to hear this loud and clear. Having needs does not make you a burden. It makes you a human being. The people who truly love you want to be there for you. Let them. By refusing to let people help you, you are actually depriving them of the joy of loving you. Friendship is not a ledger where you have to constantly balance the debt. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to be messy, to be tired, and to ask for someone to hold your hand. Thank you so much for watching. It truly means the world to me that you're here, exploring these deeper parts of the mind with me. If this video resonated with you, please leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to join our community of deep thinkers. I'll see you in the next one.